gente? My name is Psycho. We're here live at Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, and all these other social media outlets. This is not a hickey, by the way. This is an actual BB mark from this past weekend. And you guys can see I got another one right there. And today we're going to be talking about WarGames and the recap of WarGames and everything that happened Sunday. Sunday was just an awesome day. So hopefully everybody enjoyed their weekend because we had a pretty slow weekend, but pretty eventful all the way around. Okay. All right, guys. So right quick, I want to talk to you guys before we get into it. I want to talk to you guys about the events that are coming up. Now, a lot of people have been talking about going to ops and stuff like that, and everybody's sleeping on Third Coast Airsoft's Operation Starburst 2019. Now, at this point in time, at this point in time, we don't have a lot of information, but just the dates set. And I can tell you guys what the dates are right here. If you go to Third Coast's website, which I'll try to put in the link below, you go to their website and you go under events. It's right here. So it's happening October 11th through the 13th. Okay, this is going to be at Fort Hood at the Mount site. Now, for those of you guys that want more information about how the event goes, you guys can go to the website and check underneath the actual tab here, and they give you a full breakdown of how the past events have gone. And it's a really, I've been to all the Starbursts that since we've been open, and each one is different, is evolved within time, and it's really awesome to see how they really brought a different feel to Fort Hood. So I'll go through a whole video to break down about everything that happened at Fort Hood and all the photos and stuff that we took there before with different events and stuff like that. But there you go, guys. So happening at Fort Hood, Operation Starburst 11. For those of you guys that don't know Roman numerals, that's there it is. It's Starburst 11, happening October 11th to the 13th. Okay, and then of course you have Overwatch Tactics, Conquest of Avalon 3 at the Renaissance Festival in Waxahachie, Texas, happening with Overwatch Tactics. There's a whole another video breakdown I got to do about this event and that event alone. So those are the two ops that AR-15 is going to be going to for the next ones. And we do have two big factions that are hungry to go to these events. So that's your quick plug for today, is TCA and Overwatch Tactics. And if you want more information on Overwatch Tactics, you can find it on their website as well, that I'll try to put in the link below. Alright, cool. So now getting down to what we came here to see. What's up, Psycho? Those BB marks are from me. Bro, you didn't even play. You didn't even play. Alright, cool. So, let me see. Thank you, Bubble, for joining us. Alright, guys. So, this was at Battlegrounds at our 79-acre outdoor field. Okay? So I'm going to go through the photos here, and we're going to go through a small breakdown of what happened on Sunday, for that matter. Okay? So, real quick, man, as soon as we checked them in, they were gone. They were ready to go fight. Thank you so much to everybody that showed up on time, and we launched you guys. You guys were really prepared for this event, and it was awesome. So we launched you guys. We did have new players join us as well, and they were part of that mix. And he was like, "Bro, I don't know what I'm doing." So it was a real big shock for him. And here you have, and I keep forgetting his name. I'm drawing a blank. But here he is again, uh, doing the QR scan for the actual objective. There he is. There's what's his name? Man, I'm drawing a blank for everybody. I'm sorry. But my allergies are really getting to me from this past weekend. But he's in there, and Harvey takes him out because Harvey was launched in there quick, and Harvey started scanning for objectives already, and he was deep in there. He ends up taking him out. It just so happened that everybody started paying attention to where I was taking photos at, and I was like, "Oh, that's messed up." So, kudos to you guys that were paying attention, especially this engagement. So, right here, we're in Sector 5, right? And right around this area, that's where the guy had just gotten shot, and he went back to respawn, but he also had these guys that had rolled up into the area, and they started to get into a firefight. You see, you could barely see him. He's right here. There's another guy. Now, this is a distance between them fighting. Can you see anybody? This is a small area of the field. There's Bubba. There's Big Joe. I mean, Trigger now is his name. Dude, to watch this whole thing go down, and this is only one part of the evolution, because they're getting into a firefight right here in front of me, but the way the tree line was, it was V'd out. So you had players, and let's see if I can catch it here. You had players that were kind of hidden here, and Bubba and Joe and the other guy. So I ended up taking pictures like elsewhere, and I was like, yeah, they were paying attention to where I'm scanning. So I was like, I'm scanning myself. And this guy right here is using the Ares Amoeba sniper rifle, and he's taking these long shots, but I guess the hop up wasn't set all the way, so it just kind of like dropped. But he did take some really good shots throughout the event, but they were going ham. And I have a video to show you guys. This is after the first evolution. These guys were coming out, and it was just weird to see everybody's face like, you were here, you were here, you were here. Because the thing is, the first evolution, everybody goes in, and they're going in as they come, right? And they go to their spawn, and they come in. And so you had micro fights everywhere where you thought, two big or two small squads were fighting. You actually had another two squads fighting over here, and then you had people trying to creep up on this squad. So it was just a mixture of a lot of players trying to get around. So this is why it's really important, guys, that you guys actually get your comms set up. And I know it's kind of hard to figure out who you're dealing with, but welcome to life. In Iraq or any deployment that you ever gone, sometimes comms is not the best thing that you have. I don't know, maybe now they do. But for Airsoft, in this case, I guess I would have to do it for you guys to where it's like, cool, you're in green team. You're going to be accepted into Discord for green team. You're in pink team. You're going to be accepted into the pink team Discord. And then as you join into the server, you guys can talk to each other if you wanted to. I don't know. I'll see if we can make that happen for you guys, because it would actually help out. And, I did see some people with comms, but there wasn't really like a lot of communication going on. And there was really not. Everybody was like, okay, cool, I've been here, I know what to do. Follow me if you want. If not, then, boss, go ahead and do what you got to do. So we're trying to get more into the squad feel for people. And usually at this one here, it was more like, cool, I came with these guys. These guys I'm gonna team up with, and maybe I'll link up with another group, as we're going along. So there was a lot of individual squads just fighting it. Fighting between each other. So that was pretty cool to see multiple fights. And honestly, the first evolution and the second evolution, it was just straight nonstop fighting. As soon as you got into the field, it was like quiet. And once somebody opened up, that's like it gave away somebody's position, and everybody started fighting. And it was just bad. Like everybody was dying. Like it was everywhere. And I'll show you guys the scorecards in the next couple of weeks. I'll put another video together for you guys explaining how the scorecards worked and how you guys actually did on the field, because I think this one we actually had the most inputs on capturing objectives and stuff. So I'm really intrigued into showing you guys how that is. So I'm trying to capture the moment here where this player. Let's see if I can zoom in. And I'm standing right here over him because, like I said, there was fights going on everywhere. So here's a player right here, and you could make out the darkness, and then maybe the pink tab. That's on his arm. You know, and that's pretty close. I think this is Wookie who got shot right here, and I'm standing right here so that way they don't, shoot him by accident in the middle of the crossfire. So it's really important, guys. If you guys get hit, go ahead and get out of the way, lay down. Don't get out of the way, like get up and move closer to your team, but lay down so that way you're not caught up in the line of fire. Here's another player right here, dude. I didn't even see that guy in this photo. Huh, see? He pokes out right there. There he is. So it was pretty interesting to see again. A lot of people just pop out of nowhere. There's a player right here as well. And if you can make out the silhouette, but if you weren't paying attention, you'd walk right past them. You got Scorpio up here in the tree. Now, this is something I told you guys, right? I go, you climbing at your own risk, and I try to give you guys a description of, like, hey, if you see, like, a tree that looks like it's, like, dull or a dull color, it's got that tree disease where if you sneeze on it, it's going to fall. So, climb at your risk. I mean, he's only, like, 2 feet off the ground. I had to get down pretty low to take the picture so he looks like he's really up there. I'm just kidding. Yo, so we have Bubba here, and Bubba's not dead. He's actually just resting. And he has no dead rag on, but he's just resting. As you can tell in the other picture, and I'm not picking on Bubba again, but I thought this picture was really funny because at this point in time, Scorpio was actually climbing off of the tree, and as he's climbing off, I'm like, "Yo, is Bubba okay? Is he dead?" And they're like, "No, he's still good." I'm like, "No, I mean like he looks dead," and that like made everybody laugh, and because look at him, I mean he had the shamag on, and he just gassed it. Again, there was like fights going on everywhere. You guys need to hydrate. Don't drink beer the days before and think you're gonna show up and still be able to kick butt. If you drink, that's cool. If you just make sure that you're hydrated. I don't know what the ratio is for any of that stuff, but I don't drink, so I was hydrated. I'll go through a whole nother video explaining about what you need to do, so that way you're not ending up, in the second evolution looking like this. All right, so Bubba here is taking care of Juan on a medic. These guys are part of the team 210 TAC. There's Ninja. See, and I didn't see Ninja till like the second evolution, about almost halfway through it, towards the end. And I'm like, wait. And I'm asking some of the players, I'm like, have y'all seen Ninja? And they're like, well, I know I saw him show up, but I haven't seen him. And then so I'm like, hold on, wait. So I start going through the records, right, of all the tallies of what they're doing and what they're scoring. And I see him like taking objectives on the actual scoreboard, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, he's sneaking around and he's looking for objectives. So there he is, and all he had was a pistol and CO2 mags. There's UC Sad Excite. He's right here, and he's rocking his striker, his upgraded striker. There's Ninja with the taking another objective. And this was the third evolution, where it was just all-out war in Sector 8 again. These guys showed up, I think the beginning or the end of the second evolution and the beginning of the third. So they were fresh, ready to fight. There's Dom being Dom. All right, so show you guys these videos. This dude, like, during that whole entire yeah, it was during. Oh, this is in the first evolution actually. So during the that entire engagement that you just saw, well, they end up going back to reload, and this dude right here, and now he said he played airsoft way back in the day when he was in high school. Now he's in college, or he's finishing up college. I don't remember his whole story, but this was his first day back to airsoft, and he chose WarGames to come back, which was really awesome because this dude showed up. So he comes out, he's got them beat. Like he's got them dead to rights, pulls the trigger, and dry fires. And I'm like, oh man. There's Scar. They're trying to see what they're doing. That's Dom and Ninja. What they're trying to do is they're trying to call out the rest of the Scar members to come out to WarGames. So that's pretty much it, guys. I wanted to show you guys this real quick video. I was supposed to take a break and show you guys the debut of our new segment, Breaking. Like how I went over the ops, and then I went into WarGames. I was supposed to break in the middle and give you guys this quick segment, which is like 30 seconds long. And I was going to, depending on how long the videos were, I was going to show you guys this. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a segment, and then I'm going to go right into the ending of this video, guys. So if you guys join me, I appreciate it. You guys joined us this past weekend. It was awesome. We went back to the arena. I ended up kidding up, and we ended up playing almost every single game. And it just, 210 Tag showed up at the arena again after playing a whole day of WarGames. Ninja was there. Me and Ninja, or Ninja and I, ended up being on the same team for a few games actually, and it was really intense to get in there again after Father's Day, and then do it again this Sunday. It was awesome to get back into it. So appreciate the guys that were there. If you guys weren't mentioned, I'm sorry. I appreciate all you guys for supporting us. We're still working really hard. I didn't show you guys the other photos, but for those of you guys that were at WarGames, you guys saw that we had a lot more bad news on top of everything that's going on, and it's not stuff that we make up. So if you're in my circle, you know what's going on. If you're not in my circle, you will know what's going on eventually. But either way, I mean, I don't want to fill you guys' feed with nothing but bad news. Sunday was really fun. We ended up having like a small grappling match. Not by choice. I got jumped. I got jumped by Scorpio and Ninja. I was like, Ninja, dude, you're my team, bro. But it was fun. It was fun, and then that's what I want to go around to is, you know, whether people call their hits or people don't call their hits, or whether, you know, get into an argument about, oh, I threw a grenade and I killed you or not. It's those moments in time that you create stories for people. So if somebody doesn't call their hit, don't get mad. Shoot them again until you see a dead reg or you see them say hit and you get it verified. Long story short, don't let the negativity ruin your day. It's really fun. You make the stories. You make the stories for what they are, you know. And like I said, I was no way intended trying to, with this big ass cut in my hand. I was no way intended to try to grapple anybody, but it was fun. I mean, it was fun either way because I hadn't grappled in a long time. Not saying that I'm open for grappling, but it was fun to create a story again and getting submerged in the whatever it is that makes you happy. Alright guys, enough of me running my suck. You guys are going to check out this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. So from my family to yours, live the game.
Like that video, make sure to check out all our other ones by subscribing and getting the latest by hitting the notification bell.
Hey guys, don't forget you can earn an all-day admission simply by coming into play. Fill out this punch card. It's 1 punch per person per visit. Once it's completed, turn it in for an all-day admission.
Don't forget to check out all our other social media sites as far as Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch to get some of our latest live streams and latest content out there for you. So we hope to see you guys here. So from our family to yours, live the game.